Coming up, a new teacher fulfills the wish of her late father.
The football team is feeling confident, and it's not just because of their win-loss record.
And what's the weather going to be like this week? Those stories and more on Viking News.
Broadcasting stories that matter. From Atlantic City High School TV, Viking News starts right now.
Hi everyone, and welcome to the September edition of Viking News, our first newscast of the school year. Along with Jody Piera, I'm Jalil Daniels.
We have a few new teachers and staff members at the high school this year. For one new teacher, she's fulfilling the wish of her late father. Lindell Wilson has the story.
English teacher Miss Davila has been teaching for 20 years. The last 3 were at MLK.
My last 20 years of teaching I've enjoyed a lot. Lots of ups and downs, lots of changes with students, but I know I belong in a classroom, so I really enjoy doing it.
Miss Davila also taught in Egg Harbor Township in Violin, but her father always wanted her to teach at her old school, AC High.
He always would tell me, when I taught in Vineland, he would tell me, you need to come back to the city that raised you. He would say, these kids need to see you, because you made it out the city, you know what it's like to be here. And he just always told me that this was where I belonged.
Miss Davila's dad was also an AC High grad, and he loved his high school. Sadly, he passed away 4 years ago.
So my dad was like one of my biggest inspirations. I'm sorry. He was one of my biggest inspirations. He was like the kind of person that he just always believed in me. Like even when I didn't believe in myself, he was like that voice in my head, and I still have that voice in my head. Losing him was probably one of the hardest things I've ever had to go through.
Miss Davila never lost the desire to fulfill her father's wish of teaching her. And now that she's back at the high, teaching means even more.
I feel so fulfilled and like re-energized being here. I know that sounds like kind of corny, but like when you're someplace that you know you belong, it just is a really, really fulfilling feeling.
For Viking News, I'm Lindell Wilson.
With a great story, I know Miss Davila's dad is proud of her. The football team got off to a great start. They're feeling confident on the field, but they're also feeling great in the weight room. Vince Turner tells us why.
When it comes to weightlifting, players can tell the difference in their strength.
Weightlifting improved my strength a lot. When I came here 8th grade, I was small. I ain't really had no muscle on me. But then I got in the off season, I worked hard, and then I started seeing my body changing.
Besides their strength, weightlifting has also improved the players' mental health.
It makes you feel mentally confident, like chest up. My chest looked bigger from when I freshman year, sophomore year. Now my senior year, my chest look way bigger. I'm walking different, like confidence booster.
Results don't take place in 1 or 2 sessions, but when their body changes, players notice.
During the season, like last season, I wasn't that strong, and my senior year, I needed to get stronger, and I got bigger and better.
It's not just players that notice a difference, it's also family members and coaches.
Coach Buddy, yes. He don't give out a lot of compliments, so to get a compliment from him and for him to tell me, like, been doing pretty good, been getting a little bigger, feels great.
Lots of people complimented me as they saw my body got bigger and stronger. It made me feel good because it made me feel like I'm doing something right as far as lifting and training.
As a member of the football team, weightlifting has made me feel bigger and more confident. Overall, it's a great way to feel about yourself. For Viking News, I'm Vish Turner.
I never knew weightlifting had so many benefits. It's great Coach Buddy runs the program the way he does. September is usually the toughest month for freshmen. They're finding out there's a big difference between middle school and high school. The biggest change is the size of the school. Most middle schools have 500 to 600 students. The high school has over 1,700 kids. With that comes more rooms and more confusion. Then, of course, there's block scheduling and freshmen getting used to that. We asked some freshmen what's their biggest adjustment so far.
The toughest adjustment being at high school is like finding your classes, because in middle school, your teachers walked you to your class and like the school was much more smaller and like the high school was bigger.
There's different days, like day A, you have a different type of schedule than day B and C and D.
The crowded hallways, because sometimes I get lost on my way to class.
The building is much bigger, the middle school, and plus like I gotta go to like all my classes and I have much more independence now.
I remember what it was like to be a freshman. It was overwhelming at first, but it gets a lot easier. If freshmen want to have fun, one way to do it is to join a club. We upperclassmen know the enjoyment of that. The club fair took place earlier this month. Adi Untik checked it out.
Students packed the main hallway, looking to find the perfect club.
I joined the environmental club and the dance club because I care about the environment and I want to learn to dance.
Some clubs have been popular over the years, like the Leo Club.
I want to do some volunteering work, and I think it's a fun opportunity to help out.
But there are other clubs that are brand new, like the fishing club and the future educators.
So for me, you get to go on trips to learn about teaching, like the elements of becoming one, and also it's just fun to see how teachers became teachers themselves.
I joined the fishing club because my dad, he goes fishing with me a lot, and it's just, I get to do it in school with other friends.
Making friends and doing something you like is what these clubs are all about.
I signed up for flag football because I've always wanted to try it, but I couldn't find a program that did it. And I've always did cheer, so I wanted to try something new.
Altogether, there are 26 clubs at the school. And as you can see by this crowd, there's something for everyone. For Viking News, I'm Adid Ontik.
During my 4 years at the High, I've done 3 clubs. All of them I've really enjoyed. For the first time ever on Viking News, we're doing weather. Jada Small joins us now with our very first forecast. Jada?
Thanks, Jody. We hope everyone likes our new graphics. Right now, the temperature is 68 degrees with mostly cloudy skies. Looking at the radar, you can see that it's hard for the sun to break out. There are clouds all over the South Jersey and Philly area, but things will get better. Let's take a look at our extended forecast. Today, we have clouds. On Tuesday, more of the same. The skies will improve on Wednesday with more sun, and by the end of the week, we should see mostly sunny skies and less clouds. Also, by Friday, the high temperature should reach 70 again. Overall, not a bad forecast for this time of the year. Jalil?
Great job, Jada. I'm so glad we get to do weather now. Finally, Hard Rock Casino hosted the 6th annual Atlantic City Jazz Festival. There were so many talented singers and musicians in the show, and one of them paid a visit to the high school. Noah Harris has us more.
Mrs. Rebecca Jade has been singing professionally for 22 years, a career that got jump-started by her mentor at the college.
And his band was the first band I was in, and once I got to perform in his band and he just helped really shape me musically, I just fell in love with it, and I figured that I could do that for a living.
This was her first visit to Atlantic City. The San Diego native believes music has meaning for everyone, no matter where they live.
I think music inspires everybody. Music is a universal language. It makes you feel different emotions.
Mrs. J inspires students with her vocals and also with her message.
They probably wouldn't be here unless music spoke to them in some way. So I'm just hoping that my time today will encourage them to keep going in their path.
I thought she was really cool coming all the way from California to New Jersey to perform for us. Having, a music career and being really good at it.
I'd say that the most thing that inspired me about it was how she was use music to be an outlet, and I felt that because that's my outlet too.
For Viking News, I'm Noah Harris.
Ms. J sings all around the world. It was so nice of her to spend time here at the high school.
And she's right. Everybody loves music, and it does capture so many emotions when you're feeling good, and also when you're in a tough place.
That's going to do it for this September edition of Viking News.
For Jalil Daniels, I'm Jody Pereira. We hope you have a great day.